put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
$31 out of 35 his first week.
How teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he gets for yardage, but what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
9 yards, not quite.
He can do a combination of jobs, and anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player.
And that's caught inside the 35.
What a catch! Watkins, touchdown.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff.
At quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's getting.
All right, there's that man, Rick Wooden, had his first career interception last week, and now a sack.
Just not much.
What's going on, man? How you doing? We got lucky there. He was open.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still
out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Colbert. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. The Cardinals at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get...
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising their extent.
They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise.
He's still, I seen his name. I think it's still on the record books. On here.
On 2nd and goal.
Wow, good defense. We didn't have the internet and stuff yet, so I actually used to keep notebooks of stats and read in the paper, you know, the league leaders and stuff like that. I'm a big stat head guy.
Take it in at the 3.
Oh, man. Gosh, he always gets so close, and then he just gets stopped. You remember that year in between where Madden didn't have the license? Were you... Yeah, you were playing. I think it was on Nintendo 64 or something. There was a year where Madden wasn't licensed.
He gets enough for the first down.
They'll run on 1st down. Colbert, and he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Gotcha.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd. 6 yards on that.
Atari, Sega, Nintendo. I just didn't keep him up. I got to throw it away.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He's coming out.
Probably Madden out of the last.
They spot it on the midfield.
I'd probably say
60-yard attempt here.
10 years. To be honest with you.
McCann's kick up and good, and that will knot us up at 10.
End zone.
Dobbins.
Oh man. Oh, they got Dobbins too.
Falcons touchdown.
Wow.
First drive ended in 3. This time they take
I did.
Up for coaches.
Okay. They wouldn't be like, oh, you know what? We're going to pay you this nice contract and just sit you as a backup. What's the
You
point?
don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points
Right.
from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question.
Nice. I was a little worried about that.
Just kicking the extra points
Nice
as
catch,
well.
Dell.
First
Thank
catch
God he's
for the
got
NFL's
hands.
catch leader after 1 week, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as
You can
one
hear that a
single
lot,
point.
catch leader. Yes. I like Richard. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was a dumb play. Man, I wasn't paying attention.
You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Dang. That ain't bad.
Second down, here's an option right. And he'll get this up past
That ain't
the
bad.
25
4.
before he's out of bounds.
He's got, what, a 90?
Need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Come on. What the heck, man?
Stop him short of the first at the 32. They'll wind up getting 4-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
That's good.
Here, that tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
And now this throw incomplete.
All right. Quick break. Wow. They're giving us a fight here.
We're at halftime here. Back to Pitts again. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged
Finally, a stop is made.
off to each defender, ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. That was well played. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And his kick is good. And that will...
In the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Wow, man. This is the butt whipping I need. Humility.
And Charles, for this offense, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty... Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to take
late hit.
of the football.
Personal foul. Their pass rush is good, though.
And wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete pass ball. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And a good push up front. And they go play action here on first down. firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another aim. It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he gets there.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Over the middle, it's complete. That'll leave him with a 30 yards there. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, there we go. Another touchdown.
Great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals get a bit closer after a gain of about 9.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And some space here. And the Cardinals are going to take possession.
Great coverage there. We got lucky.
Well, still down quite a bit here. Several will be taken down right at the line. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This is caught. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals.
All right, there we go. Another touchdown real quick.
A yard out. And the Cardinals have got it back to it. Still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one. 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Just a gain of 2.
All right, we got to stop. Let's see if we can come back. That'd be awesome.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously brought out there now. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball. On 2nd down now. Colbert. He works his way forward for a couple up past
in those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the 3rd down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he takes this one back into the end zone. We stand right now in the 4th quarter. This one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film set.
Watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 20. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On first down, Colbert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and 1. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals are able to make some.
You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Third down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Able to complete this to Chenault. Touchdown, Falcons! Now as they get set to take over.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early
high, what a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training